Hey there folks, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl and this is your Kickstarter update. I hope you're all having a great holiday season so far. And this week I want to start off talking not about a game project, but about a report that Kickstarter put out about themselves. The staff at Kickstarter hired the University of Pennsylvania to fund an independent study on just how many Kickstarter projects fail. Fail in this case meaning a project that funded but was unable to deliver its rewards for whatever reason. And the results were pretty interesting. First off, about 9% of projects failed to deliver their rewards successfully after funding, and the majority of those projects seems to be for projects that had a funding goal of $1,000 or lower, which I thought was pretty interesting. And it's a really great read. You should definitely check it out. And I appreciate Kickstarter's transparency here, but I do have a few problems. First and foremost, they seem to think that 9% is an okay level to be at for project failure. I disagree, and I at least would have appreciated Kickstarter saying something like, yeah, we're going to work on this to try and get this number even lower. There's nothing like that. They seem to be just okay doing the same thing and keeping the status quo as it is. I also really dislike the fact that in this report they once again make the claim that Kickstarter is not a store, despite the fact that Kickstarter actively encourages project creators to run their projects like a store. You might as well make the Manage Your Pledge button a Add to Cart button. It would have the same effect. They seem to not be complaining at all about companies like Cool Mini or Not, who have made Kickstarter their entire business model, so why even make that claim? On top of all that, I really would have liked an independent study on the website itself at this point. I've been using Kickstarter for 3 years, and not only has it not improved its infrastructure at all as far as navigating the site, it actually has gotten a little bit worse with things like the autoplay feature on videos. So I love Kickstarter. I do still think it has a ways to go though as far as being fully transparent and actually working to improve the site as a whole. Now there are actually some projects to talk about. Word Right from Defined Mind Productions is a word game, as the name implies, but unlike so many other games where you're just stringing together some letters to make words or just using full words and putting them together in different sentences, this one is giving you all the tools to make words like prefixes, suffixes, and root words on all of these different cards. And the game is an open-ended structure, so there's many different games within the basic set that you can use all these different cards for, which makes it very variable and gives you a lot of different variety as to how many different types of games you can play with different types of audiences. Eagle Griffin Games is bringing you another game from noted designer Glenn Drover. This one is called Empires Galactic Rebellion, unlike his previous Empires game, although it is in the same vein. This game, obviously, as it says right there on the Kickstarter page, is paying homage to Star Wars. Players are taking control of different rebel factions, fighting back against an evil galactic empire, and that's about as far as I got, because the game looks pretty hideous. It definitely is a very cheap cash-in to Star Wars. There's absolutely no coincidence that the game project is launching this week of all weeks, and maybe it's good, maybe it's a good design based on the designer, but I really wish they had gone with a different theme here, or at least made an attempt to make this one look better. Hey, laser katanas! Isn't that amazing? My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and try not to let the holidays get you too stressed out.